welcome. No, before, when I started kickboxing, I was doing football. And I want to be a boxer, but my mother said you cannot do boxing. So I went first to taekwondo, and after I went to kickboxing, but my mother didn't know what kickboxing was.
So you were hiding?
Yeah, I was hiding. It's like boxing, but with kicks. But I did taekwondo first, was no problem. After I went to kickboxing, but she didn't know. So that's how it went. When I fought.
If you were an athlete in any other sport, would you be just as dedicated, as motivated?
Always. When you do something, you have to give 100%. It's the most important thing in life. When you don't go 100%, for me, when you want to achieve something, you have to go 100%. That's the way.
Did you ever think of quitting when you started?
No, never. I still like the sport, but I get no too old.
When you started kickboxing, did you ever think you'd become such a legend?
No. First time I went to the Jaap Edehal, it's a hall in Holland. Rob Kaam and all this guy fight, Milo Goebli. And I was like, wow. And 2 years later I was standing there by myself.
When you were down, what made you get back up?
When I'm down, you have to go till the end, you know. They have to destroy me, knock me out really. Otherwise I stand up. Sure.
Which fight or trophy was the most important in your career?
I think 98, because before I was very sick. 96, I was really sick. I had some disease and my stomach was no good. So I lost almost 30 kilo. And after I came back in 98, I knocked out everybody. So that was a good thing for me, you know.
Because you talked about your stomach, we actually had this question. Did you ever get in the ring while having stomach issues?
Yeah. I fought, first time I fought Mike, first time I knocked him out. Second time I fought him, he gave me a headbutt. I think it was 96. No, 95 or 96. No, 76. Give me a headbutt. I wanted to destroy him, you know. And then he knocked me out third round, Mike Bernardo, in the tournament. And after I fight him back, I was really sick 2 times. So I had some disease. I was all the time tired, and some stomach disease I had. I fought him 2 times. He knocked me out 2 times. Really heavy. What?
Your toughest opponent?
I have so many. 34 years I was fighting. I think the most difficult is Semi-Shield because he's too big. He's not super good, but he's too big.
Why did you never fight Hong Wang Choi?
No, I challenged him one time for K1 in Korea, but they didn't do.
He did not want it?
No, he didn't want. No.
Was there any fight when you had no fear of losing, when you were convinced you would win?
No, I never had this feeling of losing. No, when you go in the ring, you have to go for the win. They can knock me out, but they don't get it easy, you know.
When was the first time you felt like a superstar?
First time I come in Tokyo, I fight rings and an MMA gal. I fight Muay Thai. 15,000 people, it was crazy. It was in Tokyo. First time I come there, because normally I'm used to 3,000-4,000 people. In Amsterdam was full, but 15,000, totally crazy. So then I started in Japan. It was a totally different world, you know.
Someone wants to know, was Nico Kokap your most terrifying opponent?
No, he was good. He was explosive. Physical, not, but he's really explosive. No, well, I'm not too afraid. I fought so many years, so I don't mind too much fight somebody.
How can you be friends with someone that you are fighting?
It's sport. It's not fighting. I don't see it as fighting. It's a sport. When you play soccer, it's the same. It means like you play soccer. It's not real fighting for me. It's a tactical game. I can knock him out, but he can knock me out too, you know. So
Is it more difficult to be a coach than a fighter?
for my children, yeah. For my students, it's okay. But my children are too nervous, you know. Not too nervous, but I got more tension when they fight. When I fight, I don't give a shit. I don't give not too much problem. But when they fight, you know, I'm really nervous.
Do you think your son has everything he needs to reach the same level that you reached?
I hope. You know, they're training hard. They have good training now, and yeah, they're busy now, you know, with fighting. So, but they need more experience.
What is the main difference between you and him?
No, he's similar like me, I think. But it's a different time now these days, you know. The children are more, they're different. But he trains hard, that's the most important. But the time is changing. YouTube, they have telephones. In that time they had nothing, only training.
You are still fighting at an age when most kickboxers...
50. I was 50. I have got my bicep in Japan one time. I stopped already, but they asked me to fight one time more in Tokyo. So I fought. First time I make a punch, I cut my bicep totally. I knocked him out second round, that was my luck. But it really hurt it, but that was the last one.
What made you still fight at an age when most of them were...
I like the game. I like the game. I still, you know, I know the game. You know, the game, it's, many people think it's fighting, it's not fighting. The thing is with fighting, I had already 2 steps in front before I do something.
If they were to make a movie about your life, which would be the main story?
About my life. Yeah, I was so many out. I made so many things. I was everywhere. I saw everything. It was with Putin, Berlusconi, Ramzan. It was many people, with presidents. So I was everywhere and I fought everywhere. New Zealand and Las Vegas. So I can make a big story, but for me it's okay, you know, I have my own thing.
Did you ever consider a career in cinematography?
Cinema, what's that?
In the movies, did you ever want to be an actor?
Nah, I did a few movies, you know, but it's a long time waiting. I did 2 weeks ago in Tokyo, also a little part of a movie, but it's too long for me. This you wait all day.
Who gave you the worst beating?
Worst beating. Only the problem is one time I fight Badr Hari. You know Badr Hari? The thing is I choose him, but my trainer was mentally problem. No, after he made suicide, you know. I was not with the fight, so he knocked me out first round. I was totally not with the fight. Ask him rematch in front of everybody, but they never give me. That's the only thing I regret, you know. But for the rest, I don't mind too much, you know.
Do you think you would be where you are now without God?
What?
Without God, would you be where you are right now?
Without God. I'm not too much religious, you know. I think you have to be a good human being, be nice to people. But God is only many wars for nothing, I think. I think there's something, I hope there's something above, but too many problems with now with the Australian Muslims, before with the Christians. I think too much war for what? I think there's something, but I don't know. I hope there's something.
Which is your favorite strike or combination?
I'm all around, you know. I can box, I can kick. But the problem with the most fighters, I have a good high kick. Everybody have a good high kick, but they don't know when I make it, you know. That's the problem. When I make it, it's too late most of the time.
Who is the best kickboxer?
Me. No, I was from 1990 till the end of K1, I was on the top. So I think, nobody fight a longer career than me. I was from 17 fighting with the world top. I make till 50 almost a fight. I make all the K1s. So I think it was the longest time in it.
And give us your prediction for Friday's main event.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think they have really good fighters in East of Europe. I was many times also in Bulgaria to teach. I think the East of Europe is going better than Holland in the moment, you know. I think they will pass us in the future, for sure. So.
Which question was the best? Which was your favorite question?
My favorite question?
We need to give the prize.
Okay, then my favorite question. About my career, what the most beautiful things? I think 98, beautiful year. What was my best year, you think? After I got sick, 98, win the tournament, that one. Thank you very much, Romania. I like the seminar very much. It was a nice time. I hope they learned something and hope to see you soon. Who's